Morning and welcome back to Set the Tone Pilates. My name is Taylor and I will be your instructor today. For today's video, we are going to be going through a little bit of pre-Pilates to set you up for the 100. The 100 is the very first exercise in the classical repertoire for mat Pilates, and I believe one of the best foundational exercises to help you in your Pilates practice. Pre-Pilates, actually created by the incredible Kathy Grant, who was one of the first practitioners of Pilates to practice under Joseph Pilates, actually created Pilates as a way to help people practice the movements prior to actually getting into the full exercise, so that when you get into it, you have all of the necessary steps and setup to perform it correctly. So I invite you to come down to your mat, flat on your back, eyes up to the ceiling. From here, you're going to extend your legs out long, arms are down by your side, just starting to connect to your breath here. You can take both of your hands to your low belly as you start to inhale, filling your belly up. Exhaling, imagine you're blowing through a straw. When you exhale here, you've got 4 more. Big deep inhale. Nice big exhale. So I'm actually in a little bit of a different setting this week. I'm at the beach. Nice early morning movement. Last one. From here, on your next inhale, you're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, release back down to your mat. So part 1 of your 100, we're going to start with the top. So in your 100, head, neck, and shoulders are completely lifted up off of your mat. That is your base position. But as always, if you need your modification, option to always leave your head down on the ground as you move. You got 3 more here. Slowly take it up. Try looking between your toes, peeling yourself off the mat vertebrae by vertebrae here, nice and slowly. Excellent. 2 more. Last one, take it up. And exhale. From here, inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, press the air down lower. Inhale. Exhale. So, as we continue to move here, arms are going to be second part of the 100 here. So, obviously, when you're in your 100, your arms are pumping. This is a little bit slower, but it's to show you what your movement is. You want your back to melt into the mat. Think about pressing down through your shoulders. I even had to readjust a little bit myself right there. So really allow yourself to melt, to be anchored down, grounded into your mat. You've got 2 more here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more here. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your legs. Zip your legs up, excuse me. Then inhale, lift your legs off the mat and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So here's the deal. Same thing if you need your modification. Option to lift, knees to tabletop, and lower back down to your feet. You find a place that feels good for you. Again, just working part by part to break down your exercise here. And I'm going to hang out in modified because that's how I'm feeling today. So from here, just lifting and lowering. Excellent job. So as you continue to work your way down your body, you started at the top. We added in arms, now working on the lower half. Continuing to take this slowly. Inhaling on your setup, exhaling on your effort. You got 3 more here. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower it down, take it up again, inhale, exhale, final rep here, inhale, exhale, take it down. All right, so now that you've worked your way through your upper body, lifting head, neck, and shoulders, to your arms, which will be pumping as you move, and your lower body, let's talk about the breathing. So, as you move through your 100, the reason it is called the 100 is because you are taking 5 inhales, 5 exhales, totaling 10, 10 times through. So, connecting to your breath while you have your core engaged, while you're moving, can be a lot. I encourage you, if you start to practice, or excuse me, if you are new to your Pilates practice, to not be afraid to modify. You know, set the tone Pilates. I love modifications. Pilates for all. So find what works for you. Sometimes a modified 100 can look like maybe a 50, maybe a 20. You want to make sure that you are engaged with your breath, your core, everything is connected. But if you feel that disconnection, take a moment. Get back into your form. Set up again. Come back to your fundamental pieces here. Think head, neck, and shoulders lift. Shoulders melt into the mat. Legs are lifted to a comfortable level. Then begin to connect to your breath. All right, let's get into it. You're going to take it all the way down to your mat. Arms are down by your side. Head is flat. Arms are flat. Inhale, zip your legs up. From here, exhale. On your next inhale, you're going to lift head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, lift your arms. Inhale, legs lift. And you pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest. Such an amazing way to get the fire going. Start to light up your powerhouse. Really, really engaging, full body experience. We love the 100. All right, y'all. I hope that was helpful for you today in getting set up for the 100 again. If you need your modifications, you've got the option to keep your head, neck, and shoulders down on the mat, to keep your feet flat and bring your knees up to tabletop as you pump, or to take a modified 100. Maybe it's a 50, maybe it's a 20 as you work your way up. I hope that was so helpful for you today. Remember, I post videos on YouTube every Wednesday and Saturday. So make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Set the Tone Pilates. Remember, you set the tone, we move together.